Today's the 1st of January 2024 and I had an amazing 2023. Finally managed to leave a job that I was falling out of love with and started freelancing, doing videography, photography, illustration and a bunch of other creative stuff. If you follow me online, you probably already know that I paint custom helmets and do illustration work for brands, and I finally get to call that my job, and that's meant a big change to the way I live my life, the stuff that I get to do. And in 2024 I want to share more of that with you. Something that definitely changed my 2023 was making goals. You see, I'd always looked at resolutions as a bit like something that someone's put off in the previous year, waited until the 1st of January before they'd be able to then make a start on something that they actually wanted to do. I'd always thought it was a bit weird that someone might put off a goal until an arbitrary date to be able to actually make a start on it. And I kind of still think that's a little bit true. But I definitely set about making some resolutions now because, well, last year changed so much for me because I'd sat down at the beginning of the year and figured out what it was that I wanted from the rest of the year. And so I now make goals and I write those down. So the change in my opinion on goals came about because we went to an Airbnb with some friends. My fiance and I were sat outside and we were looking in through the window. It was dark outside, we were looking into the house and our two friends were in the house and we were sat talking. And we were saying about how we wanted our lives to look more like their lives. Not that we didn't like what was going on, but that we weren't making proper use of our time. And so we came up with a list of things that we wanted to do. We were going to start the gym, we were going to travel more, we were going to spend more time with our family, and we were going to book our wedding. And we did all of those things. But I think we did those things because we sat down and decided what was important to us there and then. And that made us do it. And there were some other things that we wanted to do that we just haven't achieved yet. Mostly around the house, we want to do some decorating and stuff like that. But for the most part, the things that we talked about and we agreed on as our goals, we then went out and made happen. And that's why I'm writing down my 2024 goals, because I fully intend on making as much effort as I can towards achieving these goals. And even if I don't achieve them, I'll have still made progress towards them. And I think that's important. So yeah, let's not wait any longer, get to the point. My 2024 goals. First, I want to make more videos and share some freelance stuff. I'd like your help. I want to pick your brain on the things that I'm doing, but I also might have some things that might be interesting to you and maybe even add some value if you're trying to make freelancing your career too. I want to travel to some amazing places and see some culture. I feel like we went to places this year but maybe didn't see what the people are like there. I want to continue to prioritise health and fitness. 2023 has been amazing for that, and it's important to me that I get some longevity. I've also got some ideas for bigger trips. I want to do something with some sort of physical difficulty, whether that's climbing a mountain or cycling from one side of the country to another or something like that. I definitely have some ideas, but I'd also be interested in maybe linking up with some other people out there, maybe you. And I want to spend some more time with my family. I think working the freelance life now means that I've got more time free than I ever had before, and so I want to use that time to spend it with family. That's super important to me. That's it, 2024 goals. Now we see about making them happen. And a bunch of people will say that those targets aren't smart, they're not time orientated. Those people are right. But I deliberately leave those targets vague because that way I can twist them through the year to fit other stuff that I become more interested in. At the start of 2023, all I really wanted to do was capture bike stuff. At the start of 2024, I want to capture bike stuff, travel stuff, I want to shoot more on film, and I want to document my freelance journey. And that's very different to what it was last year. And who knows in 2024 how my goals will change because my interests will change. Oh, and I'm never frightened of not achieving a goal if the goal no longer fits. So, I don't know, if I suddenly fall out of love with photography and videography, then the goal about making more videos will disappear because it's no longer relevant. I'd be interested in hearing your goals. Maybe some of yours link up with some of mine. Maybe we'll work together on some. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Happy New Year, and however you sign these, like and whatever, I don't know. Happy New Year.